And tonight I am coming live to you to talk about my masterclass happening tonight, as in 2 hours. In 2 hours from now, I'll be live in my group and sharing this amazing masterclass, which I'm really, really excited about. Really, really excited. So you can find the link to sign up above. If you want a card, I can pull a card for you from the Lights Here's tarot deck. For some reason, it's not showing it normally, but if you want a card, just give me your name in the comments and I will pick a card for you. It seems that today it's working because I've been coming live for a couple of days now and my machine wasn't working correctly, so I wasn't showing up. I was talking to myself. um, so if you are watching me on Facebook and you want a card, could you please give me your name in the comments, or sign up with Restream, which is above. The link is above so that I can see your name and face, because at this minute I can only see Facebook user. Oh, hi, Chris. Sure. You've not signed up yet. Oh, come on. So yeah, so I'm going to, oh, Irini, hi there. Oh, I realized you're from, you live in Crete, Irini, which is amazing. We should talk. I am from Greece, although I don't look Greek. And at this minute, I am in Greece. So you have Chris, but you're still not showing up for some reason. So we're not going to investigate the tech, are we? So before I go into cards, just one nice reminder tonight. So in 2 hours from now, live for free in my channel, the Womb Business Masterclass, which is my baby. I'm so excited because it finally merges two of my passions, which is the cyclic nature of women and how to live in a cyclic way, and tech. So if you're interested in that, you have the link to sign up above for the Womb Business Masterclass if you want the workbook that comes with it. I'm really excited. It's I get to explain how I create my Google Calendar in a way that makes my life and business cyclic. And so I align with the energies, and hopefully you are interested by something of the sort. So I don't know who was first. I think it's Chris. Irini, if it was you, please don't take it personally. I'll come to you in just a minute. So I'm pulling from the tarot deck by Chris Ann. I really love this tarot deck. She actually opened my eyes on what tarot is, and I can't get enough of it. So if you have a question, you can ask your question, or I can just go for it. Chris, I think you don't have a question. This is your answer. Ooh. Okay, so, and breathe, Chris. This is a big one. So, sorry. So there is one card in the tarot deck which everyone fears, and this is it. No, in fact, there's two of them. And this one is, I believe, a very good card, although it's feared by many. It's the Tower card. So the Tower card is a card that is linked with the I Ching, which is called the Thunder. The hexagram of the I Ching called the Thunder. And what it comes to signify, so it's a major arcana. So in tarot, just in case you didn't know, there are 22 major arcanas and 4 suits of minor arcanas. So the major arcanas, when they come out, it's like big events, big changes, big information. Minor arcana are less life-changing events. So the Tower is the thunder energy. So it's like something has got to be destroyed so that something new is created. So it's like when the thunder falls on the tower breaks, it opens up. And in the middle of this tower, of this broken tower, is the treasure, is the pearl that is going to take you forward into your next adventure. So yes, it means change. It means getting out of your darned comfort zone. It means that something that you might not be ready for is happening, that, you know, it's happening outside of your control. and you just have to surrender to it and just, let it go. And I'm not going to sing, although I feel like it. And just go for allowing this thing to be destroyed, whatever it is. And for you at this minute, Chris, what I feel is like it's your beliefs that are being destroyed. It's your limiting beliefs that are being destroyed, which is a great idea. So I hope you like it. Obviously, there are many other explanations that could go on with this card because it's a major one. But I believe that this is what I feel for you today, Chris. And I would really invite you to not be afraid, to not feel any fear regarding the transformation that is going to happen, and to just, go with the flow and enjoy it. So, Irene, I'm going to pull a card for you. Now, the last person who asked for a card, somebody said, yes, please, I cannot see your name. It says Facebook user. So either you give me your name in the comments, just simply, or you go above and you give Restream the permission to use your name and picture and show it to me, whatever you decide. But for now, we'll go for Irene. Okay. There's somebody called A who's asking a very complicated question, a very long one, which I'm trying to read. That's why my eyes are just like, could you tell me what your full name is, A, please? Or is it you, Irene? Maybe I should go and find you guys wherever you're commenting so that I could have your comments. Just give me a sec. Maybe you are in the group, which means I could maybe see your comments easier there. Just give me a sec so that I know who's talking to me. Because it's like, oh my God. Okay, there we are. So hopefully I can see my own live. Yes, I can see my own live. Chris is there, but no, I don't know where you are. Oh, Q. Okay, so it's you, Irene. Great. Okay, so let's go back to your question then. Do I focus on music or sound therapy or both? Do we stay here or move to the sea or go to Athens? Oh, so many possibilities. Two questions here, right? First is, do I focus on music or sound therapy or both? I'm going to take that one, and then we'll see if the card answers both questions. That's all right. So we've got this card coming out for you, and it's the Three of Cups. So Cups is one of the four suits in the tarot deck, and it's all connected with the element of water. So part of the question. And with the emotions. So it's all about emotional connections and what's happening around emotions. Now, the Three of Cups, as you can maybe see here, has got these three lovely ladies holding hands, or rather being very close to each other. And for me, it's the card of community, of sisterhood, of circle. So I don't know where you should live, Irene, because it's not my job to do that. I don't do predictive tarot. I should have said that maybe before. What I discuss is the energy. So the energy around here for you is around community. So where is your community? Is it by the sea? Is it in Athens? Is it in where you are? Where is your community? Is it in the sound healing or in the music or both? And where can you connect with your people in a way that brings you joy? Kind of, because it's going to be the community that's going to be the main answer to your question. So I don't know where your community is, but you can go and have a look and and ask your guides maybe, and yourself, where is your community? Now, it can also be something wider than that. Oh, you had a dream about 3 women a few days ago. Well, this is what I do. So just so you know, when I work with tarot, with cards, with anything, I do not work in predictive. So I cannot tell you that you're going to meet a tall, dark, and handsome man, if you were to ask me, but I can tell you what the energy is. And the card is just kind of a support, because what I connect with is your energy and mine. And so the card is just a piece of cardboard with some paints on it. These are really beautiful, and they bear some energy because I charge them with energy, but they are just a support for me to connect with you. So the maybe there's even another layer around this card for you, Irini. It is around the idea that, if I'm not mistaken, you've joined Joanna's community, Joanna Hunter's community, and so there's maybe people there that are your people, your tribe, your community as well. So I think it's interesting for you to ponder and meditate around this. Where are my people? Where do I want to be? Where can I connect with my people? And those people definitely, at least for me, in what I see, are women. So I hope that helps. And I hope that you can actually find answers to your own questions, because this is what we do, right? We usually ask for advice from the spirit or from readers, but we ultimately have to find our own answers to the questions that we ask, and usually we know them even before we do ask the question. But I feel like there's a lot around community. I'm just going to go and, because sometimes I need that. I'm just going to go and have a look at the little book. And there's something that might be, because, the tarot is also, sometimes there is a bit of shadow message. So the shadow message here is the idea that you might want to have a look at miscommunications, or at least that's what I feel. So whether it's around your offerings, maybe you're not communicating to your people, and that they don't hear you, they don't see you, whether in the sound therapy or in the music industry, or both. Or you might have miscommunication with the people you are living with. So I think you mentioned a husband earlier on. Maybe it's something about having a conversation with him about where you guys want to live, and really going deep into where each of you feels happy. Okay, so I hope all of that makes sense. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you very happily. In the meantime, I'm going to talk a little bit about my womb business free masterclass. I'm so excited because it's so I've been working with the divine feminine for over 20 years. So I kind of, I've been running women's circles, discussing menstrual cycles, moon cycles, earth cycles. I've been running festival cycles and doing all the communion and meditation around all that. And little by little, all this knowledge and all these connections with this divine feminine have been included in my way of life, in my everyday life. And yeah, it's a free masterclass tonight in 2 hours, a little, in an hour and a half. Womb business. It's tonight. You can just join, click on the link above to join and get the workbook, which is, if I say so myself, quite amazing. And you can just watch the masterclass in the Too Much Woman Living a Goddess Life Facebook group. So just easy does it. If you're not in the group, you need to join the group, obviously. And again, the link for joining the group is above the video. So yeah, I've been doing all these, integrating little by little all these, not all this knowledge, and this rather more than knowledge, because knowledge is just in the head, but I feel like it's more energetic and more heart and more even womb concerned. So all these things that I know in my body to be true and to be, sorry, aligned with the life I live, the life my body, my incarnated persona is living. My, how does Joanna put that? My avatar, my human lives. And this has been little by little integrated in my life and in my business. And it's been amazing to see the results. And so I'm really happy to be offering this Womb Business Masterclass tonight, because it's a mixture of all this knowledge, the feminine, the divine feminine, all this woo-woo spiritual knowledge, and a very practical, techie way to merge the two and get this to work for you instead of against you. So if you want a card from the Light Seers Tarot, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you. So yeah, it's tonight. There is going to be a free replay for a week at least. So even if you can't join tonight, it's worth opting in for the workbook and watching the replay, which is going to stay in the Living a Goddess Life group for at least a week. I'm really, really excited. I feel like there is finally the two worlds I live in are merging, and there is so much power available, so much energetic opening there, that we can be both. We can be the techie persons, we can be the online very efficient entrepreneurs, and we can be women, and we can be cyclical, and I can be, today's the new moon. I don't bleed anymore. And today is the worst ever day to go and do social things for me. I'm pushing myself because the only thing I want to do is go and, stand at the back of my bed and just have a nap, basically, or watch the sea and just meditate. But I thought it would be a great idea to do this masterclass precisely in this on this day, so that I can even more make my point that the cycle that we as women are experiencing is a superpower. It is not something to be ignored. It is not something to be repressed. It is a super freaking power. And if we can adjust our lives and our businesses, and if you are a business owner, if you're a solopreneur or some kind of light worker, that's one of the perks. We don't have a boss to tell us when to do things. So the boss can be our cycle. And then you'll see the amazing perks that this opens up in your business and in your energy. It's like, woof, everything seems to be flowing. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about this tonight. And yeah, if you want to join, just, click on the link above and have fun with the workbook. Even already, you get the workbook almost immediately, I think. I have to check that. I'm not sure. I have to go and check that because I didn't change information. Anyway, thank you, whoever it is, to say it's great to see and hear you speaking here. Thank you. Thank you. And again, I don't have your name, so if it's you, Rainy, thank you very much. If it's somebody else, thank you very much as well. So that would be me for today. I don't think there's anything else that I want to share. Oh, yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. Sorry. There is, in the group, you will also find the Dark Moon men's monthly circle. Every month I do a free Dark Moon circle, and you can find it in the group. It stays up for a couple of days. So I did it this afternoon. So you can just go and listen to that. It's 45 minutes of ritual around the dark moon energy, how you can release all the crap that we don't need, including the annoying limiting beliefs that keep on showing in our lives. So today is a great day to get rid of those If you haven't already, you can go and listen to the Dark Moon Circle in the group. It's still there. There's a lot of other things happening in my world. I will come and talk about those as from tomorrow, because tonight I'm so excited with my free masterclass around the womb business concept. So if you want to join that for today, that's going to be most of what I'm be talking about. I am going to pull a card for anyone watching this replay, like I do, and for myself, because it's always good to have cards. So yeah, what I do usually is I pull a card for the replay people. Now, if you're still on here and you're watching me live, it might be that this card is also for you. Again, we'll see, or not. So the card is the Six of Swords. Oh, this is the new moon card, definitely. So it's a group card for everyone. So the swords are one of the suits in the tarot. So I'm trying to find a way, but I have to put it in front of my face. That's ridiculous. So the swords are a suit in the tarot that are all about the ideas, the mind, the thoughts. And so they're usually considered the dark suit, like they're bad news, but I don't do news anyway. So this is all about letting go of the past and accepting help. You see, I don't know if you can see it because with this weird thingy, but what happens is these three birds, because the swords are always connected to the element of air. So these three birds are actually pulling her boat. So she is crossing over, maybe from Avalon, and she has left her crop behind. And although she doesn't seem very happy on the card, for me, there's a notion of there is still grief for the past, but she has left it. And she is accepting help from these birds to move into her future. So that's for anybody watching the replay and for myself. And I'm really happy with this one because there's a lot of my past that I'd rather leave behind, to be honest, and be done with. So thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this little live. I will come back in an hour and a half in my group exclusively with the free masterclass about how to run your business in a womb way. And otherwise, I usually come live 2 to 3 times a week with cards, and we have conversations as well. So I'll see you around. Thank you for having me. Bye for now.